forgiveness.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Green Bay Packers on Sunday Night Primetime. On the visitors' sideline, Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin. His team fell in their season opener a week ago, now hitting the road, looking for their first win. On the other side, the head coach of the Packers. His guys, on the other hand, were winners in their opener a week ago, so they'll try to make it 2-0 to start the season. Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, and Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. It certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
We'll get back to Jalen Warren. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
I like this. Right out of the gate, finding ways to get the running backs involved early in the passing game. What that does throughout the rest of the game, Mike, is those linebackers, their drops don't get quite as deep. Those secondary defenders don't get quite as deep. So you know what it opens up down the road? Big-time shots downfield.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Metcalf reels it in on the right side.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Steeler first down.
And the Steelers first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking, meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage, no gain.
2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. That's a Steeler first down.
Steelers first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He'll be stopped after a short game to about the 30. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
At the Packers' 30-yard line.
2nd down, they need 7. Now this time they'll look to throw. Got a man, that's Rasheed Rice. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Steeler first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
They run out of the gun with Warren. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Steelers first down.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up 1st and goal.
Johnson Johnson. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that second down sack brings up 3rd and long, and
that one is caught in the back of the end zone. Rashee Rice, touchdown Pittsburgh. That is first touchdown of the new year. Cyber-Tech, the point is true, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, he'll have a shot to leave here with another win.
You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up. Just single-handedly taking over this drive, Mike. I mean, they better find a way to neutralize him before he does more damage. Get more bodies on him, take the protection to him. Either way, just get him blocked.
That return not going to work out at all. He backs up trying to make something happen and is belted down for a loss on the return. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. Here's a screen set up for Warren. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. It is 3rd and long. To throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
And the Steelers first down. A gain of 19 yards.
They send Sutton in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defense. it's a touchdown.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. His kick is good, and the Packers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Marcus Jones now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Steelers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. You play a tight game and lose. It changes the feeling coming into this week.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into two, one bad play to turn into two. The best teams in this league, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good, and there certainly was a lot of it, but can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Lucas Van Ness getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. Now they'll set up to throw. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again. Lucas Van Ness. He had 2 sacks in the opener and give him 1 more here in week 2. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. So, on 4th down, Austin McNamara is going to come in here to punt. Nicole Hardman deep to return. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. So, Greg, the home opener after winning on the road, I know you've said it a bunch, there's a different satisfaction for a team to go on the road and get a win. So it's got to feel good to start your home season at 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, everyone loves to play week 1 at home. Your fans are into it. The hope and the optimism of the season is at an all-time high, but it doesn't always go that way. So they go on the road and they get a win. So now expectations coming back to your home field, your home crowd. Now everyone's really juiced up. So this is going to be a great environment, a great week 2 opportunity for them to not only start 2-0, but to get to 1-0 at home.
24 yards. And the Packers.
He'll drop the throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. We spend so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. Now, faking the give. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. That is Deshaun Elliott on the safety blitz, bursting in to record the sack.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again.
This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Keanu Benton, he gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come off. His kick is good. And the Packers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Steelers offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 36 yards.
A give, and here's Johnson. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Evan Williams is there for the stop. 2nd down and 8. On 2nd down, Waddle. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Lucas Van Ness. What a first half. He's pulling together his 3rd sack of the game. Here's Austin Seibert now to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Seibert's kick is good. And the Steelers will level the score at 10 apiece. So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. On the return, it's Robinson. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Packers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
The pressure too much, and he goes down. That is T.J. Watt getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts as they get the... with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
Punt formation for the Packers.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Steelers offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's Dobbs, open left side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 25-yard line.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Packers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins 1st and 10. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
That one swung out wide to Allen. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
First down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
In this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. The Steelers offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. Low-scoring game, all time, 3rd quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a screen set up for Johnson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They send Sutton in motion. Forced to his right. Now he'll run. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Steelers.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. Oh, yeah. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down. A run out of the gun with Warren. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Warren. Touchdown Steelers. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Steelers go up by 7. It is now 17-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Packers offense makes their way out to take over once more. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. Has an opening past the 40. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This one complete right side. Heading out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the script.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers are able to cut it to 4, 17-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Steelers offense and their running back, Jalen Warren, set to take over once more. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
The Packers take over first and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one caught at the 4. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
5-yard loss leads
It's back at the 8 now for second and goal. They'll look to throw. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Jones now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Steelers offense and their running back, Jalen Warren, set to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with first and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
He'll look to throw. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
And if this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Like, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards and a Steeler first down.
Back to throw. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. They're working just shy of midfield on 2nd and 9. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That's complete to Metcalf. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 18 yards on the connection. That's a Steeler first down. Now they'll set up to throw. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught. Right side. It's Firemouth. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. One more time with Johnson. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw.
You can tell that This defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force fourth down.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
The Packers offense ready to get back to work. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. We're going to run it, and this is LaQuint Allen. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
No give on the ground. And he's tough to bring down. Good run across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
It's a gain of 8.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up the first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Keanu Benton. He gets in to register his squad's 10th sack of this one. He'll go right and find his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
Oh, he had the distance, but it doinks off the upright. No good. And this is going to stay a tie game here in the 4th.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
That's hard downfield. Dobbs. And he will score. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Steelers will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, it's Robinson. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40.
Somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
They'll begin here on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short game. spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
He'll air it out down the middle. That's hot! And he will go all the way. Matthew Colvin. Touchdown, Packers. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Jackson now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with 1st down. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Here comes the toss, right. Here comes Johnson. Up the sideline, past midfield. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Oh, and a pressure there. He's taken the throwaway, and he's taken down. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. Forget it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They'll go with Johnson. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. Here is 2nd and 7.
At the 16-yard line.
Johnson. Packers going to use their final timeout now. The stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Now, 1st and goal. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal. So a big spot for Austin Seibert. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. On the return, it's Robinson. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's first down. Here we go. One final play. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They get themselves